Still in yesterday's shirt. It's only 6:30 in the morning. But you know what? I've been up for 4 hours. Why? I don't freaking know. Actually, I do, because I fall asleep stupid early. It's a vicious cycle, because this part of the year, when it gets dark hella early, I crash super early. When I crash super early, oh, I get the full 8 hours of sleep. But by like 2 in the morning, I'm wide awake, and it's like, really? Because if you fall asleep at like 7 something, it's like, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Somewhere in there, I tend to wake up, and it's like, oh my god, why? So sometimes I manage to force myself to stay awake a little later, but I usually fail miserably at this, and I wake up stupid early this part of the year, just consistently, but today was even more stupid early than usual, so I'm just like, oh, god damn it. But anyway, so, regarding yesterday's knitting needle fiasco, oh, good god, so I did end up buying a replacement pair on Amazon Prime, but they won't be here till tomorrow, so trying to figure out what to do, because I just can't lose those days in the meantime, so first thing I tried to do was hot glue it back together, which failed miserably. Literally the first time I tried to bend it to put the stitches back on, no, it came right back apart. So I very dangerously went in the garage and tried to, like, melt the plastic to itself. Yeah, I know, with oxygen in the house, shouldn't light a flame, but I went kinda sort of outside. Yeah, it was probably not the smartest move in the world, but nothing blew up, so I mean, I don't know, it's probably okay. But, yeah, that didn't work either. Last ditch effort, I tried to duct tape those little fuckers together, and it was closer to kind of sort of being a thing, but then two problems. One, it was too thick for the stitches to go over now, and two, all the edges of the duct tape kept catching on the yarn. Lovely. So, I went back to my original idea of digging through my needles and saying, do I have any double-pointed needles in a size 9? Apparently, I have them in literally every size except 9. I even have, I don't know why, like, 3 pairs of 10s. I don't know why. But, yeah, that. I'm just like, why no 9s? Why? The only thing I can think is, maybe I do with that one sweater I started to knit when my grandpa was still alive, like, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that, and then never finished because I just went into deep depression mode after that, and it's somewhere, I'm sure of it, but I don't. Okay. Uh, um, I'm sure it's somewhere, but I have no idea where, but I'm curious if maybe I have 9s in that somewhere. I don't even remember if I used double pointed needles on that or not, or if I used, circulars. So, no size 9 double pointed needles to be found. So I went through my circulars. Similar story. Every fucking size except 9. The only 9s I have that aren't broken, the cord is way too long. It's like a 36-inch cord, which for a hat, yeah, no. I've tried before just to see if it would work, and no, it cannot be done, so that ain't gonna work. Plus, they're in use anyway, so great. So I'm just like, well, I'm screwed. I don't think there's any way of doing this on flat needles with this pattern, so now what? But then, I remembered something that I bought when I was a very new knitter that I had basically long since retired because they fall apart more often than not and they just frustrated me, and that's why I bought a crap ton of circular needles in all the different sizes. That's right, I apparently somewhere still had my kit with the different sizes of circular needles and cords, and you can basically create your own pair with whatever length you need, with whatever size you need. Apparently I'm missing my size 4, so I don't know what the hell happened to those. They're probably somewhere. But I have 9s. I think I used too long of a cord, but I mean, it's still workable, so I'm not gonna take it back off now after all that. So, I mean, It's a little bit janky working with them quite this stretched out, but it's doable. They are back on the needles. We are back in business. I can get this sucker done. So I've been working on this like a beast this morning, try and make up for lost time of not being able to do anything with it yesterday, because I was just so panicked. But yeah, I totally forgot I had this set, so should this ever happen again in the future, remind me, guys, this is a thing I have that I can use as a safety net if need be. I mean, it's not ideal because, yeah, I have to retighten them every few rows because they keep wanting to come undone, but as long as I stay on top of it and keep retightening them, we're good. As long as they don't come undone and then I have to retwist all the stitches in the correct direction and blah 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 blah. All that jazz. But still, I found a workable alternative until the real ones come tomorrow, and then I'll swap to those, because then I won't have to worry about the issue with them coming undone. But for now, there's a thing I can use. Thank the Lord that little early knitter me thought this was like the most genius solution. Why buy a bunch of needles when you can just buy one set and have all the needles and all the options? Yeah, that. So thank God I own that, because otherwise I would just be up shit creek right now. So yay me for having that. And suddenly remembering that that was a thing I had in the bottom of my desk somewhere. Let's see how this is doing. It's still damp, but it's not sopping wet. Yesterday this was soaked still, so that's a good sign. Maybe by tomorrow it'll be all done. I hope. So, the clips basically stopped yesterday fairly early on, so this is no doubt a very short vlog. Let me tell you what happened, because this was not something I was planning on or anticipating or anything else, because I wouldn't have done that, because I was trying to be productive yesterday, god damn it. I wasn't planning on getting drunk yesterday. I didn't know I was going to be getting drunk yesterday. My dad made hot cocoa for everyone, alright? What he neglected to tell me was that in 2 of those mugs was brandy. And he mixed up which ones were which. Those were supposed to be for he and my mom. He apparently got the one that was supposed to be for him, which is good. At least Kimberly didn't get fucked up off of this. That'd be really bad, 'cause she's sick anyway. But, apparently the one that was supposed to be my mom's, I ended up with, and I didn't even catch this shit. Which is really sad. I, of all people, should have caught that taste, like, immediately, and I just wasn't paying that close of attention, and didn't. It wasn't until she was, like, halfway done with hers, she's like, you really didn't put much in this, did you? I don't even taste it. And I thought she was talking about the chocolate. I was like, what are you talking about? There's tons of chocolate. She's like, no, booze. And I was like, wait, what? All of a sudden, it just, ding, all of a sudden, fries are done. I just realized, wait a minute, my tongue is like numb. Oh god damn it, you mixed up which mug is which. I smelled it. Oh yeah, I really should have caught that. So I'm thinking, well, there went my productivity today. I just know it. I'm gonna still try and do my stuff, but I fucking know it. I know how this is gonna go. Because if I had had food in my system at this point, I might have been okay. But this was really early in the day still. I hadn't so much as eaten any kind of breakfast or anything yet. I had had my coffee. I think I had had, like, a glass of water. I hadn't had food yet, though, because it was early. I wasn't thinking like that, which, yeah, I know, they're bad. They're day drinkers, but, yeah. That. And before I know it, I've gone back upstairs to work on what was supposed to yet again be the speed paint, and I realize I've been zonked out staring at the wall for God knows how long, as if I were friggin' stoned or something. It's like, oh, it hit. I feel it. God damn it. And we're just like, crap. Now what? Because I was like, I don't want to ruin this by doing this with alcohol in my system, because I know how that goes. I've seen my work, so I was like, I'm just gonna set this aside. Maybe I'll come back to it later when it wears off. Yeah, it apparently decided to stick around a good portion of the day till, like, nighttime. And by then I was like, well, now the colors are gonna be skewed because there's no natural daylight to work by now, so fuck. So I got my outline done anyway, but, that's all I got done. Yes, I'm annoyed, but, I got my outline done, which ironically is for hot cocoa. Fuck my life. Like, that was not even planned. That was nothing to do with that. I had started this before the other. If anything, maybe he saw this and was inspired to make the hot cocoa, but god damn it! What the hell? So I mean, at least I got that one last load of laundry done, and the pile still sits. I think I got as far as putting away a pair of socks, 2 pairs of underwear, and a towel before I decided I'm gonna lay down. And that was just it. God damn it. So, yeah. I'm a lightweight anyway, but if I do this with no food in my system, I could have a sip and I'd be fucked up. So, yeah. That. So, needless to say, next time he makes anything like that, unless I'm watching him make it in front of me, I'm not drinking that. I'll make my own. But damn, I'm just like, I'm not opposed to it, but if I had known that we're in there, I would have, like, eaten some bread or something first so it would have something to absorb into rather just going straight into my freaking bloodstream. Put a buffer there, something. But I didn't know, because he didn't know. He thought that's the one she had. He didn't know why I ended up with it until I'd already drank most of it and was like, well, crap. So, oh god. Yesterday was basically a wash, and I'm really sad because I had big friggin' plans yesterday. I had so much that I had wanted to do that I was so positive I was actually gonna barrel through all the things. And I didn't, because I got accidentally drunk. At least it wasn't on my fault this time, guys. I mean, I have been good about not freaking hitting the bottle. I've been very good about that, but this one wasn't my fault. So I'm just like, are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding? So that was yesterday. I guess I'm gonna start filming the clips for today now. Today is a new day, and I'm more clear-headed now, so maybe I'll get the shit done today that I was gonna do yesterday. I hope, because I'm just falling more and more behind. I'm thinking this daily speed paint thing, if I'm lucky, might turn into maybe like a 12 days out of December. I really wanted it to be one a day, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Just like I called it on day 1 before I even started, so we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll continue them into January to make up the difference and get all the ones done that I wanted to do, so anyway, yep, just gonna wrap this up here. This is probably a real short vlog, so there you go.